this is Charlie from Register with Charlie. I don't know if you've heard about this movie, but it was released this year, so I guess it's worth reviewing. This is The Academy of Magic. It centers around Aura, a young girl who at 16 realizes she has magic and is sent out to the Academy of Magic, which is a magic school. Or she meets this boy, Sean, who's very secretive and wants to try find out what his secret is, and that's pretty much it. Don't expect much of a review. This movie is definitely really boring. One of the most unoriginal movies I've watched this year. So let's get on with it. The characters are pretty boring, and I really wasn't too intrigued with them. Aura seemed like a good, interesting character at first, but it doesn't take long until when she arrives at the school, she becomes the typical main character who's a Harry Potter ripoff. I'll get more into that bit in a little bit. There's Sean, who is like Aura, had potential when we first meet him. Like when we want to know what his mystery is and his secret. But when we do, he just becomes really cliche. In my opinion, the other characters, as there wasn't really much I remembered. There's this little robot who acts like the comic relief, even Aura's helper. These magic twins to become good friends with Aura. The rest of the students who despise and bully Aura. And then there's Frank, the headmaster, who I really can't get much into because as there is a twist, it's near the end with him, and I don't want to spoil it, but the twist was kind of boring. The only thing I didn't see coming from this movie. Keep in mind as the word kinda, and it wasn't pretty pulled off well. Anyway, the rest of the story. Remember when I said earlier that or was a Harry Potter rip-off? It's not just her. It's the entire movie. The whole story is something we've seen before in Harry Potter, where it feels too familiar and gets a bit too cliche. It gets very uninteresting, and the story is easily predictable, especially when you know exactly what's going to happen. Yeah, this ain't a big movie, but I did expect a little more from it. But do I have anything good to say about this movie? Well, it ain't much, but it's not a bad looking movie. Well, I wouldn't say the animation is phenomenal. In fact, I'd say it's decent at best and mediocre at worst. It actually has some nice shots that I was actually enjoyed. Wait, there were backgrounds that looked pretty nice. Some character design, which was easily highly creative. But the only things that were boring were the character animation and the magic scenes. Yeah, the magic scenes do look cool at first, but they easily become predictable when you get to know more about them. So, well, I'm understanding why not many people have heard about this one. The Academy of Magic is not just boring, it's also a pretty bad movie in my opinion. While the animation may be decent, the story is reads a complete Harry Potter rip. And the characters seem interesting at first, but they completely become boring. Then, my best recommendation is to just skip this one. There are more interesting movies released this year that you should watch. This isn't a film that I really despise. I know I'm giving it a 3 out of 10. Pretty boring movie. Not much really happened. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Feel free to comment, like and subscribe. And I think I'm going to say that the next 2 movies that I will be reviewing are at least a bit better.